Hello, everybody. Scott Golden here with the Golden Opportunities Coaching YouTube channel. Welcome to those of you who are new. Welcome back to those of you seasoned veterans. What we do around here is bring about conversations of a psychological, mental health, emotional health paradigm. And we continue to do that as often as we can, usually several times per week. Please feel free to reach out if you're looking for life, business, relationship, or habit change coaching. Would love to be of assistance to you in that way. And this is Life Lessons 282. Please and kind of connect in that way if it's helpful to you. There's a couple ways to do that at PO Perception on Twitter or in the About Me section of this YouTube page. Things that life may be trying to teach you. The first is learn the nature of people and spend more time in nature. The world, in terms of the animal and plant kingdom, takes care of itself and does not have the ability to reason yet. Human beings have the ability to reason, which should give us a leg up, but in a lot of cases gives us a leg down because we come up with reasons and meanings that defeat us before we get to wherever we're wanting to go in day-to-day life, and that can become super toxic, super unhealthy, super unfriendly, and uncomfortable in a number of ways. The next thing to look at is the level of knowledge we have. Be a student in all things and in all ways. The more you're willing to learn, the more you will learn. The more you learn, the more you grow. The more you grow, the more you know. And when you begin to make learning and growing about exactly that, that is, making up for lack of knowledge in a continual way, not defeating yourself by thinking that you're somehow a failure if you don't know everything, but accepting within yourself that the more you know, the more power you have, creating routines and systems around the ideas that you want to focus upon and or the ways in which you want to grow is also super important. When you create a system that has long-term meaning for yourself, you're also creating a chance for your life to be healthy, balanced, and for your time management skills to go through the roof. When you know how to manage your time well, you're going to get more out of your life. When you know how to get more out of your life, you then begin to understand the value of everyday living in a different way. Look, all of us have the same length of time in any given day, week, month, or year, but how we use it and how we put things into a routine and a pattern can determine the level of success we have in reaching our goals and activating the joy we want in our daily lives. So, if you want more joy and to reach more goals, certainly the idea would be to balance yourself with those thoughts, and that becomes super, super valuable. Then, when we begin to look at things in a different way, we can then begin to identify ways to kind of get more out of each thing we're doing. And another way to look at doing that is to kind of see things from a more, pattern-based rule. Every person follows patterns of relationships, patterns of business, patterns of thought. When you understand your patterns and what makes you go through patterns that aren't serving you well, you can make changes much more quickly. The quicker you make changes, the more time, energy, and effort you save. The more time and energy you save, the more you have to put towards things that are more in line with what you truly, deeply desire. And so that becomes super valuable if you're willing to look in that direction. The next thing is be willing to wait for the right time for things to come about. Now, do we always have the right time in mind with all things? Not really. Can we get to a place where we understand better how to time things? Certainly. Paying attention to the level of personal peace we have about whatever's in front of us, paying attention to how other people that are more successful than we are or more in tune with themselves than we are can also be a great way to move forward, and understanding the value of doing things in a happy, healthy, and meaningful way can be super important and super connected. And ultimately, it's important there to manage and to magnify whatever comes forward out of the next little while. So hopefully this is helpful. Keep your feet on the ground, your mind in the moment. Until next time, everybody.